Hi Leo, welcome to your week ahead taroscope with me, Raphael from Radiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Quick note, these are for your sun, moon and ascendant sign. Check them out for all three so that you know which part of you I resonate with most as a reader. With that said, I would like to say happy damn birthday to you. I truly hope you have a wonderful solar return for those of you that are celebrating at the end of the season. Remember to fill the day of your birthday with a little bit of everything that you want this whole entire year ahead to have in it for you. All right, so with that said, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise. They help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So I'm going to pop these to the side. If you are a continued subby, you know Rafi loves ya. And if you're new to my channel, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and this resonates, hit that subscribe button. For your key this week, you've got the Chariot card. It's so crazy because this card literally came up for you last week in the same position. What this I think is trying to tell us is that right now, so do you know what's really funny as well is like last week I felt like a surge of energy moving things forward. So you got jumping card, and it wasn't like fast dynamic sort of like but it's been a very like I'm talking, so as I'm pulling this now, I'm talking about the week that I'm currently in. We got the Chariot for this week and it has been very dynamic. There's been a lot of developments, there's been a lot going on behind the scenes for me, lots of new ideas and lots of ways of just me getting the fuck out of my own way, right? Which has been really helpful and really like, yeah, I'm chuffed with it and I'm intrigued to see where it's going to go because it's obviously building up and leading to something. For your actions and options, look at that. You've got the King of Wands, so in some way, shape or form, you show up in your own reading. Remember, the King of Wands is a fire sign person, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and it really is about visibility. So, excuse me, if you are, well, across the board, this is about you. Across the board, this is literally about you being in that space of really allowing yourself to shine. This is you really being in that space where you're letting everything kind of come to light, if that makes sense. And remember, with the King of Wands, out of all of the kings, the King of Wands has worked the hardest to get to where he is. Out of all of the kings, the King of Wands is the one, yes, they all have expertise in their respective realm, but the King of Wands is the one that had to work for it the most, right? This is the one that's come from what we call like humble beginnings. And because you have this in this actions and options, this is where you can finally look at something and really claim your brilliance in that sector of your life. So this week it's like you're seeing something and saying, no, you know what, I get to say that I'm good at this. I get to say that you know what, I'm an expert. I get to demonstrate to people that I'm bloody good at what it is that I do, whatever that might be. Now, in terms of the options that are available to you, this with the Chariot card, you get a chance to prove it. Right, this week you really get a chance to prove it in some way, shape or form. You get maybe a shout out, maybe you get an invitation. There's some and I will say you will have to perform, right? So whatever arena this might be in, you will have to bring the goods, but you know, I trust and know that you can and you will. For your communications and conversations, you've got the Ace of Cups. So potentially this week, I mean, there's a lot of conversations about love, relationship. There's a lot of open-hearted communication this week that has you feeling not just like more like yourself, but it has you feeling like the possibility, it really is in the air. The Chariot speeds things up. The Ace of Cups is bringing that open-hearted communication. It's also bringing the results of that open-hearted communication. It's like what you want to communicate to people, what you want to share, it lands, it hits its mark, right? This is a chance to do some really wonderful networking, remediation as well. For those of you that are studying or in some form of academia, if there's something that you have really wanted or needed, or maybe some area of your studies that you've wanted notice, acclaim, or to be seen, this is the chance for you to show up and do it. This is the chance for you to be seen in the way that you would like to be. And then finally, for those of you that are, for those of you that are employed by somebody else, this is a communication or a conversation that you have with somebody where I actually think you might surprise them, right? Even for those of you that are business owners, maybe you have a conversation with somebody who brings you opportunity or new business, and they kind of, you know, you get talking and they're kind of really surprised, like, oh, I didn't know you could do that, or I didn't know that you had that skill under your belt, or that you were, you know, that way in, you know, in your thoughts. Like, this could be that you forge a connection this week that is forged just based on pure authenticity. What more could you ask for? If you're a business owner, that authenticity is going to scream loud this week, and it really is important that you let it shine, because it's going to do wonders for you. And then for those of you that are retired and no longer working, your Ace of Cups with the Chariot, this is the hard work pays off, right? For those of you that are business owners especially, and for those of you that are retired, the hard work pays off around a hobby, a talent, a skill, something that you've been practicing over and over. This is where it comes good, right? This is where it was all worth it. For your love and relations, you've got the Ten of Cups. Could you even ask for any more than that? Now, for those of you that are single, very possible that you could be inviting somebody into your home. So this might be, maybe you're having a home date. It could be maybe, you know, if you're into that kind of thing, maybe you're having a hookup. It's the Ten of Cups, so it suggests that there's going to be more to it than a hookup. There's something decidedly connective about this, right? And the Ten of Cups for a relationship in general is beautiful, because it's about something that brings true happiness, it's about something that lasts, and it's about something that is mutually beneficial. Now, for those of you that are single and looking, it's possible you're connecting with a fellow fire sign. For those of you that are partnered, married, or in long-term commitments, this is baby making energy, right? So like, there's a very fertile energy here, because you've got it right next to the Ace of Cups. So if you don't want children, strap up your business, okay? For your money and materials, you've got the Star card. Okay, so this is future plans, goals, orientations, things that you're working on that are out there. So they're not ready yet, but this week you are getting a little bit of a glimpse. If you keep working hard on the thing that you're working on behind the scenes, or you get a little glimpse of how financially lucrative it can be for you. Excuse me, sorry. Energy shifts all over, and because it's coupled with the Ten of Cups, not only are you getting a glimpse of how good this can be for you or how financially viable this can be for you, you're also getting to see that this is really the direction that you should be going in for your future, because it's like you're transitioning into the next phase of whatever it is that you're doing to earn your money, to store your money, to make your money. So yeah, love that, absolutely love it. Tips and tricks and hints. It's probably going to be something to do with technology, or maybe, excuse me, it harnesses technology as its prime driving force. For your physical health and vitality, this is your nervous system, and especially with the Chariot card this week, listen to the body, right? Your body's going to be giving you signals this week about what it does and doesn't want. It's going to be telling you, like, yes, you know what, I need to do this, I don't want to do that, whatever the case might be. Listen to it, trust it. This is a time to really pay attention, especially to your nervous system. And then finally, when it comes to your home and environment, the Star card is you thinking about, or, you know, talking about, or maybe making plans for works that you're having done to the home that are going to update it in some way. So whatever you're doing, it's like it brings the home up to modern standards, whatever that is. All right. With that said, if you want to get your personal session with me, you can do so on the link in the description box below. I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Take care, and I'll see you soon.